Welcome to the Best of U.S. Investors weekly review, where we go over the Kerry's Zoom call he has with Tribe members, which is part of the Premium, Platinum, and Tribe membership, along with Mark and I's Platinum call that we do on Fridays. So in these two calls, we're really focusing this week on the opportunities that lie ahead. And they're incredible opportunities. Actually, probably greater opportunities than we saw during the 90s and early 2000s when it came to the dot-com boom. And then now we are in a situation where artificial intelligence and AI is taking precedence when it comes to every headline, every investment idea, and it will most likely create the next multi-billionaires. Question is, will you be one of them?
Okay, I have a lot to share today. Where do I start? I think I'll start with my dream. Hopefully you all saw the video I did on the Nano, and I honestly believe that I am at the same place that I was in 1989 when I first heard about the World Wide Web. I wasn't astute enough to figure out exactly how I could profit off of the World Wide Web, and so I did not join the ranks of Sergey Brin and Larry Page and Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. I didn't see it. But I think I'm getting a second chance, and I'm glad that I'm alert enough. I was walking yesterday, and I figured I was figuring my age. I'm 79 and 3/4 now, so I'm approaching. But I'm happy that I'm alert enough to figure out that I've got a second chance, and I believe that this second chance will create this decade's next group of billionaires, and I think those of us who recognize what is happening might be able to cash in on it. So here is what I'm seeing. If you saw the Nano video, a Nano is something that Jensen Hong announced in his March meeting. It's a small device. You can actually buy one right now on Amazon.com for $250. And what it is it's a small computer that you can program with your data and use it in any form that you want. Now, what he's selling now for $250 is what he calls a developer's a model. So in essence, what he's saying is, here, I'm going to give you this computer, and you figure out how to make it work for you. And I thought that was kind of what was happening, and I shared it with Trent and Mark today, and they gave me some input that kind of changed my mind a bit. I think the concept is the same, and the concept is that there is in the world today a wealth of knowledge, a bank of knowledge of everything relative to whatever subject you want to make it relative to. I happen to be interested in trading in the stock market. I believe that data is available and I can access it. And I thought I'd put it on a Nano, but the more I think about it, I think it's going to be one of Jensen's current computers that he showed me, a box that looks like the box that I have under my desk here, that what they call a tower. And his weighs 70 pounds. It has three of his GPU chips in it, plus another 35,000 parts. And it is comparable to a data center, a 1 acre data center. It has that processing power. So where my head is right now is I will buy one of Jensen's 250,000 processors, or I will rent one in a data center. And I will say, okay, load all the knowledge about trading in the stock market onto that computer, and it's dedicated to me. It belongs to me. It belongs to best of us investors. And so then what I believe is I will pay Amazon, Google, Microsoft, whomever, whatever it takes to load on that all the knowledge within the world about trading in the stock market. And I will ask them every day, add to that any information that comes out relative to any stock, and make it my database. Okay. Then what I will do is I will buy a large language a platform and put that in there. And then I will go to SoundHound and say, now put voice to it. And I will invite all my members of Best of Us Investors to go to it, to access it. You will have access to it. And I will ask you to ask it questions. I will ask you to ask it to go to a chart and ask a question. We have now entered generative learning. And that is that as you ask it questions, it will learn. And if I can get 10,000 people asking it 10 questions a day, it will learn damn fast. And it will become the knowledge base for anybody who wants to be good at investing in the stock market. That's where I believe we are. That some people like me who have a vision will reach out to the people who can make that vision come possible. And that's what will happen. And it will be in any subject that you are interested in. So some urologist will say, hey, I want to do it for urology, or I want to do it for brain surgery. And they will create the database that contains the knowledge of that sector. This is the Jeff Bezos of 2009.
I remember back in the 90s when I first got really into the internet. I was working for a basin modeling software company out in Boulder, Colorado. And the internet was just exploding. And there were so many different companies out there. And a lot of them, well, they all died. A lot of them just died because the concept, their business model just didn't make much sense. Flash forward to today, and we are now in the midst of artificial intelligence and where that is taking us. And there is an incredible opportunity in that, in AI, in artificial intelligence, but everything involved in that. Because what this is presenting is infrastructure that is needing to be built out, and it's going to make quite a few people multimillionaires, if not billionaires. In this session, I sort of break down those ideas and the evolution of the 10 times effect over history. Company, David pointed out a couple of calls ago about on Kerry's call about buying companies that are going to 10x or what have you. And if you look at what's happening in our world today, you think about industries that have 10x or companies that have 10x things. So think about, was it 1672? We went from horse and buggy to the automobile, to the steam engine automobile. That was a 10x event. That's an evolution. Henry Ford with the assembly line, that was a 10x plus event. Anybody ever owned a BlackBerry before? Raise your hand. Yeah. Okay. We thought that was the things and best thing since sliced bread. And then Steve Jobs went out and killed BlackBerry with the introduction of the iPhone. And you saw Apple do the 10x thing. And I think we're in an environment today where those 10x opportunities are they're just coming at us really fast. I don't love chasing that kind of stuff, but it really has gotten me thinking after listening to an interview about Solana, which is a crypto coin, and the technology behind it. It's not a currency. Let's get that out of the way right away. But it's the technology and how they're revolutionizing the retail environment, but also trading and the networks that are being built on that. To me, that is an opportunity. That is a 10x opportunity. I've heard, for some reason on my Google feed, I am seeing more stuff about AEHR and SoundHound popping up about people commenting, analysts do, whatever. There's a lot of stories being written about this, and it makes me look at it and go, the other day, so we bought a new car, and we bought a Toyota, and my wife now talks to her car. This morning she says the damn car is actually texting me saying, hey, did you check the back seat? Did you leave your baby in the back seat of the car? Because there are sensors in the back seat that take into account how much weight is on that back seat. My wife's an artist, so she piles stuff into her back seat. That's why it's triggering that. But this technology of her talking and communicating now with this steel product makes me go, where is this going? Where is this technology going? So when I'm looking at some of these companies, I'm looking at going, where is that 10x opportunity? More and more, yes, I'm drinking Kerry's Kool-Aid, but but I see more and more there are opportunities in this market, yet there is also disastrous opportunities in this market as well. And I think that's where we really need to focus on our risk management. In conclusion, we're in an amazing time where evolution of technology is changing our lives. We've gone from horse and buggy to the BlackBerry to the iPhone, and now we're going to be doing stuff that we've never thought was possible in this period of time, and it's happening faster and faster. This is where your opportunity is to identify those companies that are going to lead us to the next level. And it's not going to be a gradual level. It's going to be an exponential move in markets. It's going to be a move in areas that you never thought could be billionaire or millionaire makers. So stick to Best of US Investors. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, but check us out at bestofusinvestors.com and join the tribe. We look forward to seeing you next week. Peace.